Ladies and gentlemen, it's Charlie here, and I'm going to bend down so you can see me in this thing. I got it set on this little tripod, but it's really low. Anyway, today I'm going to do a review here for you. I haven't done a beer in a long time. Today, we're drinking Bosnian style, baby. Nektar Pivo. This is a Nula Pet, which is 0.5, half of a liter. It's a beer that I've never seen it in a store here in Serbia, and I found it today at Univer Export here in Novi Sad. And everybody in Bosnia, Bosnia, let me rant. Very tasty. Absolutely love this beer, actually. But let me rant about Bosnia and Herzegovina. I don't give them a lot of don't give them a lot of mention in my videos, and I really should. I need to spend more time there. It's one of the most beautiful countries you'll ever see, but one of the most fucked up countries you'll ever see politically. The country is controlled, 3 different regions, 3 different presidents, just an absolute mess. All of them hate each other. You've got the Federacija, which is the Bosnian Federation, which is the Muslim section. You've got Republika Srpska, which is the Serbian section, and you got some Croatian part too, I've heard, I don't know. Such a mess, but in their internal government they have to pass laws, and absolute mess. I don't see how they get anything done. Really, really sad, but they make a god darn good beer here. I really, really enjoy it. But with Bosnia, speaking of Bosnia, they get tons and tons and tons of supporters in the Republika Srpska part. I've got 2 good buddies, Ermin and Ines Omerovic, some Bosnian Muslims that watch my videos. Some other Bosnian Muslims live in Sweden and USA that watch my videos. Great people. What was my point of the whole thing besides beer? Bosnia and Herzegovina. The country of Bosnia was just recently voted in this really nice, I'll try to find the site, but it's a really good travel website. And in it named like the 15 most hidden gems of the world to visit for tourism, and Bosnia was #1. Absolutely beautiful. They got a lot of stunning nature, and a lot of people don't go there because most ignorant Westerners still feel when they hear Bosnia, they think there's war. They don't seem to grasp the fact that the war was in the 1990s and we're in 2015 almost. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I was in Bijeljina, Republika Srpska, and the surrounding places. I went to a Serbian Pravoslavac monastery. Beautiful, beautiful. I stayed with a family there in a little village. I forget the name of it, but outside of Bijeljina, a tough thing to say. I hate that. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Great people. My friend's father, he said he lived really close. He survived the Bosnian War. And he said, we were just talking one night, we were drinking a bunch of rakia with his friends and relatives and everything. And he told me, he said, something to know about Bosnia. He said, we Serbs here, we don't hate Muslims. He said, some of my best friends here close by were Muslims. In a little Muslim village, they traded together, they hunted together, they did different things together. During the war, they protected each other. So he said, when you hear all that on TV, it's not all true. He said the regular average people that lived here, bad things happen on both sides, but he said, he didn't hate anybody. He's got friends with the Muslims, and he helped them sometimes during the war, and they helped his family. So, you've got to kind of open up and read different things. I've noticed something on the internet. The majority of people that comment and things on the internet are extreme type people. The average folks around the planet don't tend to comment. And that's the truth, like it or not. I'd say the extremes of both categories are that way. The average guy, I just don't think bothers to take the time to even leave a comment on videos. But anyway, back to this Pivo. It's phenomenal. Speaking of that, I've got 2 million. I surpassed 2 million views, so thank you. And to do that, I'm cheering with a Bosnian beer that tastes absolutely fantastic. Really, really does. It's 5% alcohol. 1873 is when I guess this brewery came about. It's in Banja Luka, which is the capital actually of Republika Srpska. That's where their government functions from. The taste of this, really, guys, and I tend to not critique too many things, But it's a light beer, 5% alcohol, the same as Yellen and Lav, which are the two most popular beers in Serbia. And this is probably the most popular beer across the border. And actually, I wish I had two of those beer. I wish I had Yellen and Lav, because this one, what I love about this one, I like the taste. I've got it really, really cold, but it has zero aftertaste. So when I put it in my mouth, I taste a nice little beer taste, but then nothing else. Once I swallow it, it's gone. I mean, beautiful. This is a really, really nice beer. And the good thing about this, surprisingly, it was only 73 dinara here at Univer Export. That's under $1 for this beer. You know, that's about 70 cents. So that's a really good deal. Good buy. You know, I'm very, very happy I tried this. Anyway, what I was saying before, I got ADHD. And, you know, there was a funny joke. It said, I have attention deficit. Hey, look, there's a fly, something like that, and that's me. I forget how the joke went, even because I'm so ADHD. But, you know, what I was saying to begin with, thank you, every single person that watches my videos. I don't care if you like me or you hate me, you watch me, and I've got like 2 million. It's my count, I just looked, 2,014,300. So I've surpassed 2 million views on my YouTube channel. Not a lot. I mean, there's so many channels that have tons. But a lot of those are me standing on the chair, falling off, or pissing off the edge of something silly. Mine are silly because I'm in it and I'm not the smartest guy, I'm a retard. But all my videos are aimed at Serbia, the Balkan culture, Serbian history, cities, towns, people, everything. So I'm very thrilled with 2 million views. That's awesome. You know, I've been getting a lot of comments from some Albanians. Some really nice Albanians have been contacting me now. You know, trying to finally, and say what you want. I don't care what you think, or I do care what you think, but I don't care if you're sitting there pointing accusatory fingers at me, saying I'm one-sided and that I'm blinded here, and I'm taking Serbia's view on it. I'm not. I'm taking a worldly view on the situations that have happened recently. I'm not talking about the other stuff. That's not me. That's somebody else's business. So don't be telling me that bullshit, okay? But I've had some really nice Albanians write to me from Canada. Most of them are outside of Albania. A nice one in Albania wrote to me, actually, and they said, you know, we thought what the Prime Minister did in Serbia was wrong. You know, so at least they admitted that. So I thought that was right, you know. And there's many things a Serbian president does that's wrong. Our Serbian Prime Minister that does that I think's wrong. I don't make a video because I'm a little bit intimidated. You know, the BIA might be watching me. Sometimes when I post things on Facebook about the president and different things, I get people that write to me and they'll say, don't be doing this, and then their profile will be gone. And so it scares me a little bit. So who knows? Anyway, what else? Vojislav Seselj's actually been released. He's the Serbian leader. He was in charge of the Serbian Radical Party. That I made a video about. He's been in The Hague for a number of years. He's suffering from some cancer, and it's actually spreading, I've heard, into his liver. He just made some, he was in Belgrade the other day, and there was around 3,000 people there to welcome him. There was some different bands and stuff playing, so he's getting a lot of people. He says his mission here is to change Serbian politics. I'm staying out of that. That's not Charlie's business. That's your business for you Serbians that are watching. You need to decide the direction your country goes. And the way it's going now, or the way he wants it to go, are two totally different directions. So everybody asked me to give my input on it, but it's not my business, man. I'm here because I like you. I like your country. I like how it is. And I don't need to express my views on that. You know, I can't vote here, so whatever I say makes no difference whatsoever. I just want what's best for you. And I think you need to sit down and you need to write it down and think about your kids, your parents, your future, you know, and everything included. And not just think, you know, with your heart at the moment, you know. It's my input. Anyway, that's it. I got a friend coming here staying the night. So anyway, that's it. I got to get Nektar Pivo. Fantastic stuff. I really enjoy it. Banja Luka Pivoria. Does good stuff. Beautiful beer. You have to try it. Anyway, that's it. Nektar Pivo Prijetno.